Well, here it is. The moment I've all been waiting for. I'm taking this turkey apart. I've had it. That's it. Shit's got to happen. I don't know if you've seen this thing before. This is my hood taker honor offer, 1500. Probably about the best 130 bucks I ever spent on eBay, I reckon. See how it works? This thing's the hot cheese. So you just keep gradually trying to get her lined up there. You know what I'm saying? Clearing stuff. Clearance, clearance. Sometimes it's easier than others. Sometimes it's a little tricky. This is one of them tricky times. Depends on how the hood sits, hey? How you can get her in there. And if you're using it to put something on, it depends on how much you want to scratch it up. We'll see, we're not there. The other side's not there. There it goes. Yeah, boy. All right. How do you get these off? Oh, they rub too. Huh. Well, I don't like that. The springs rub on it. It's going to be painted. Both sides. Well, what kind of bullshit is that? That's what I want to know. What a precarious bunch of stuff these are. What the hell? That's the best you could do? So that was yesterday. It's tomorrow now. Funny how that works, hey? So I stutter too much, but I got everybody in here. There's nobody home in here anymore. There's no point in you seeing that. What I got here is my cab taker on her offer Shitty point oh. All this says is, I don't remember where I got this. I done it so long ago. This is just a hunk of 4x4 inside, metal tubing. It's pretty thick. It's overkill, but it's what they had. Or it's what I got. I don't know. It was a long time ago. And this is a hunk of 4x4, 4x4. I don't know if it's pine. Could be popular. I don't know. I have a couple of notches cut in it that would coincide with the pinch weld up here on a 6772. These pinch welds are in a different spot. The reason that I use this, now you can go out and you can spend a whole big bag of money on a cab, lift her up or put her down or take her on or off her, or you could invest about $22 like I did and get the same damn thing. If you're one of the guys that sells that stuff, and I'm taking beer out of your fridge by telling people don't waste your money on that shit, I would apologize, but don't make it so damn expensive. I mean, why the hell has the whole world got to be full of shit that's $1,200, but it's really worth $122? So, never mind. Get over it. So anyways, you can see what happens here. Hey, watch it. So I just wheel this baby in here. Now, like I was saying, I got a couple of notches here cut that would go into the drip rail, but this cab is wider up here than the 6772. Here, I can move you in a little bit closer, I guess, now, since I'm over there. You're way over here. Look at you. How's that? There, now when shit falls apart, you got a third row seat instead of being up in the nosebleeds. Get the old flipper. Anti-flipping mechanism disengaged. Sweet point on these cabs is always close to the firewall. Now, I have done this before where my notches didn't line up with the pinch welds, and it didn't cause me a problem. It didn't fold the pinch welds up or anything. So I'm thinking it probably won't this time. Could be wrong. Where are we? Well, let's see what happens. Yeah, boy. All right. Is it doing it? I think we're doing it. There it goes. Don't be scared. Christ, it stinks in here. So I went to take the gas tank out of the inside, and this thing's been sitting for over 20 years. Well, the gas tank was pretty heavy. You know why? Because it was half full of gas. You know what 20-year-old regular gas smells like? Jesus. I don't like it. I'd like that if that was a little more level, but whatever. You know what? I'm going to reposition. This is the part that I don't really like. This is the part where I got to break out the rotisserie. I don't like the rotisserie. If I got to get the rotisserie out, that means that I'm doing something shady. Here, let's move you around. Here, what do you think of them bananas? See, we're gutted. Let's go over here. See? Or what if you go way back over here? I don't know where to put you. How about this? What's that? Oh yeah, that's the stuff. See right here is the rotisserie. That's this guy. Just a minute. Like I said, I don't like this thing, it sucks. The biggest reason I don't like this thing and it sucks is because if I gotta use this, it means I'm doing something shitty. What the hell was that? Did you hear that noise? Oh, it was sketchy. She's like a lightning bolt, that cat, you know? You don't see her going out that door, you just hear the door flap, and then it's like she's a genie. There's just a poof of smoke and she's out of here. Why I oughta. Have I mentioned my displeasure for this thing? They really are a pain in the ass. You kind of want everybody to be centered. So that's a pain in the dink. Right in the dink. Right in the dink. Alright. This is really tight to the firewall. I can barely get my fingers in there. I don't know if I like that. Oh, they're not even there yet. Huh. Well. Shit. Well. Have I mentioned my displeasure for this? If you work in a shop where you have apprentices and young fellas that'll climb around and up and down like a monkey and do this kind of shit, appreciate them. Don't worry about going home and hugging your wife. Hug that apprentice. Buy him a shitty beer. Buy him some chicken McNuggets for lunch. Whatever it takes. Just appreciate the little prick. And quit calling him a little prick. Because this is a bummer. I'm bumming here, yo. Know what I'm saying? Alright. Good bitching. Gotta put the cross brace in. So my rotisserie here, this one, I've had this since, I think I bought this in 2006. So I've had it a couple of years. So both ends, they've always had, it had 3 wheels on it. That's 6 in total. But when you put any kind of weight on it, it would want to, so if my fingers are the bottom bracketry that holds the wheels, sorry, they want to do this with the weight. So it made it bitchy to try to move it around because all the weight was on the center wheels. And everything is such a piece of shit nowadays that I couldn't keep a set of wheels in it for, I'd put a car on it. Before I'm done the car, the bearings and everything are gone in them center wheels and they won't turn, they won't rotate, they won't caster, they won't nothing. Doesn't add to the positive experience of using this piece of shit son of a bitch rotisserie. You know? All right. I gotta put the cross brace in. Gosh, it must be nice to be self-employed, eh? Oh, it's a hoot. That's how nice it is. So what I'm fitting to do now is, if you've used a rotisserie before, you know this. If you haven't, you don't. If I feel like my discussion here is becoming labored, it's getting, the day is wearing on, and I'm kind of pooped, and I'm pooped. So, so there. Anyways. Can you see it? Just a minute. See, even this is turning into work, you guys. So here, let me show you something here. For the guys in the back row. So this here is where this thing pivots, right? It'll swing back and forth. You flip this son of a bitch right upside down if you want. So this is our pivot point. Yeah? Yeah. Our weight goes from there to there. So somewhere in there is the, it's hard to explain it all, but you always have to, when you put something on a rotisserie like this, you got to kind of find where your center of gravity is going to be in your vehicle, so the balance between the top weight to the bottom weight, and you want to bring this thing up, bring the floor of the cab up closer to the pivot point. So the way that's going to help you, to explain it the easiest, is when you go to flip it over, the weight of the upper half of the vehicle will carry it over. But you have enough lower weight still that to bring it back, you can bring it back again. Because you could get the thing to flip over the way it is now, but this is so hard, so low, that it's not going to want to stay flipped over. It's going to want to come back again. And if you bring it up too high, then once you flip it over, you'll never get it back again because you'll have too much weight hanging below the pivot point. Does that make any sense? That's the best I can do. I'm pooped. Remember when I said I was pooped? What, you think I was joking? So this thing comes with a way here to pick it up. Pick it up. This big bolt locks it into place. So you give her some of this here. Put that in to hold it. And you go back and forth and back and forth and forth and back and forth until you're sick and tired of it. That's what you do. I'm running that airline here. Shit balls. I think that's pretty close to where I want to be. Like, it doesn't take nothing. Well, a little more than that. You know, that's another problem with these things, is it's always buggering off on you. Yeah, that's good. That's where we're at. So, now, gosh, get off me. Now, in future installments of this truck, then you'll see, because I got to do a bunch of floor work and stuff. I did a little bit of floor work on the 71 C10 in there that's on the whiz banger of a cab dolly thing, and what's this that you flip her back and forth, but this is way easier. And you know what, depending on who gets where first, when it comes to painting the inside of the cab, I might put that on here. Because if you can imagine, to paint the inside of the cab, well, I can kind of flip this sideways, and then you can get yourself in here to paint the roof and whatnot. You know, you can even turn this son of a bitch just about right sideways and climb in there, and then you're not painting like this, you're painting like that. So, yeah. There it is. It's all blowed apart. I'm not going to bother showing you taking the box off. It's 4 bolts, and I mean, you've seen me do it a couple of times now. So it's the same gig. I'm going to pull the box off and set it on the trailer. Ew. All right, well, that's it. I'm done. That's it. I'm pooped. Like I got moisture even. So, yeah, I don't know. Thanks for watching.